Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Hameedah and I create fashion and lifestyle content. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I came up with this beautiful look. I'm trying out a new technique, which is like the all-in-one technique, and I'm just going to show you guys how we achieve this beautiful look. I believe this makeup look is actually the technique is actually much faster and gives you a flawless base. Flawless and long-lasting base. So if you want to see how I did this, keep watching. So let's get into this makeup. So today is the 5th of Ramadan and it's also like the 27th of March, so it's just like putting timestamp so you know like when this video is live. So I'm just looking at the mirror like in front of me. So this is like an updated makeup routine. I started trying out this technique like very recently and I really like it. So I'm going for a shoot today and I want to like quickly do my makeup, but I thought this was like the perfect time to film my new routine for you guys to see, because I've been doing like a lot of makeup, honestly, mostly for content, but like I've been enjoying doing it like more of therapy kind of thing. So I wanted you to see my updated makeup routine. I believe that this technique is actually faster than my previous technique of like applying products like layer by layer. So I've applied my primer. So this is the L'Oreal primer. It's the infallible one. Is it infallible or infallible? I don't know, but like this is the resurfacing primer for normal to combination skin. I think I have combination skin, so that's what I'm using now. I really want to try out the Milk Makeup primer, but like I haven't gotten into it. But before I get into the video, while my primer dries up, I'll just show you guys a few things I've been loving in my makeup this thing. So this one is not what I've been loving, but it's like a new addition, so which is the brushes. I have these beautiful brushes that I got from TikTok shop. Look at that. Yeah, absolutely stunning. So I love these brushes and I just got them. I'll be trying them out today so you guys to get like first impressions. Also my Real Technique blender. You guys already probably know this blender. I use it all the time and I absolutely love it. I also got this one from TikTok shop. I love. Then this one from Savannah, London. This was in a PR gift. I love. Then the two things that have been making my makeup really nice, they're dirty, mind you, because I used them recently, are these powder puffs. I'm sure you'd have seen them on TikTok, on Instagram, like everywhere, but like these powder puffs are absolutely stunning and I just use them to press down my makeup. You see the application process. I also love this Glow Recipe serum that I've been using. This one I mostly use before my makeup, but I already had my normal skin prep this morning and using that one, so that's why I didn't use it. Yeah, another makeup fave. I've shared this on my TikTok, but in case you're not on my TikTok, which you should be by the way, this is ISO Clean. So this is like a makeup cleaner. I'm gonna put a link of my TikTok. Yeah, I'll put a link of my TikTok somewhere in the description so you guys can watch how this works. This is amazing. It helps me clean my brush very fast and that's what I love about it. Okay, not finally, but like this is the Charlotte Tilbury this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter. I think this is the setting spray or setting mist. I love this. I got it like less than a month ago, but look, that's how good this thing is. So I use it on every stage of my makeup. Now I kind of have like only 2 or 3 stages, but like I use it every stage of my makeup to make sure my makeup sets perfectly and it really doesn't move, and that's my favorite thing. Just to update you on the foundation that I now use, because I added a little more foundation to my collection and I love them. And I probably would not be able to do this in any other video. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. This one is the, what's it called again? I think this one has SPF 25 and vitamin C foundation. I love this thing. It matches my face so beautifully and it's also kind of like dewy, which I really like. Then this one is, I have not even opened this, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm obsessed with this because I have the Fit Me powder. This is my second one. You know, this powder, like, it goes a long way, so to have this as a second one, yeah. So I really love that powder and I wanted to like try this out. Maybe I could do this in another video and show you guys using like a full face of Maybelline products. I think that would actually be nice. Then this one I have, this is the let me show you first. So this is a HMB Soft Luminous Focus Airbrush Foundation. Yeah, I got it from TikTok shop and this shade is so good. I got 2 of it in 2 different shades, simply because I just like to be safe. In case one shade doesn't match me, I can then walk towards it and make it work basically. Then my OG foundation, which is the NARS Longwear Foundation, love it. And I also got this Soft Focus Airbrush Concealer. This is also HMB that I got from TikTok shop. All these things you can find on my TikTok shop. But like, I've been loving these. And my Holy Grail concealer, which is a Too Faced Born This Way concealer, amazing. I always go in with this first and then I go in with this to just like brighten it up a little bit. Yeah, okay, so the last 2 things I want to share are blushes and contour. So I wasn't a contour babe, but you see me use this. My contour is ugly because I just came back from a trip to Morocco and yeah, it went through hell and I have not cleaned my stuff. So this is the Made by Mitchell contour, right? Yeah. Oh, actually this is called a liquid blusher, but it works beautifully as a contour. That's why I use it for like all my edges. I love it. And then this is also Made by Mitchell. This is also a blush. This is in shade Mango Daiquiri. What shade is this again? I don't know. But yeah, those are, I also love the shade Cow Lake. I don't have that one, but my best friend has it and I just use it. Anyways, I think my primer has set finally, so let's get into this base. I'm gonna be starting off with my brows. Nothing has changed. I could completely do like a new brow tutorial if you guys want to see that, but if you watch my previous makeup video you would see how I do my brows. Lots of people ask me how I do my brows and I'm just so hyper that people ask me that question, or when people say like your makeup looks nice, I'm like so happy that people ask me that, because I do know how to do my brows before. Like that was like the most difficult thing for me to learn, and at that time when I was like actively learning, but when I started doing it, I'm like, this thing is so easy. So like I give myself a decent brows and I don't like people doing my brows. Yeah, I become that person. So yeah, I like to fluff it out like this, straighten them up because my brows are quite strong. And this is the brain freeze NYX glue, right? The brow glue. I'm gonna go with that first to like just set everything and let it go up. I don't like to apply a lot of products on, honestly, with my makeup. Sometimes I mistakenly apply too much product, but I really do not like to apply a lot of products. I like to keep it as simple as possible. Maybe that's why I'm also loving this technique. So let's talk a bit about the technique I'm doing. So I've forgotten what it's called, but it's like the all-in-one technique where you apply all your like products, not necessarily oil, but like all your cream products, say foundation, concealer, contour, everything basically. You apply it to your face, right? You don't blend them, you just put them on top and then you blend it all one by one together, and it just gives like a very, very smooth base and good finish. You're gonna see how it looks when I do it, but like it's so perfect. It's the best base I've done. So I like to use my hand to slick down my brows because I don't have a spatula. So if you have a spatula or something, a metal that is flat, you might want to use that for this process. So I use my own fingers to do this. And it works pretty well. I also use this Got To Be glue. This is also a brow glue that I use and I love it, clearly. So I use this before and after I've set my brows, but I like this pulley on this one more, so I like to go through it because I feel like it gives me like the best strokes. Going in with my concealer. I love her so much. Should normally, you know what, I'm gonna let my brows dry for a bit before I do that, but first I'm gonna apply my makeup, like the routine, the new routine. So I first go with my concealer. I put it here because I'm in dark circles and stuff, just to brighten my under eye. I don't like a lot of it, so just a little bit. If I need more, I'll add more, but I like to do just a little bit. Then here, my forehead, and right here. Guys, I went to Morocco and I was breaking out. Like, who doesn't like holiday? Why was I breaking out? And I got back to the UK and my skin started acting back again, but it's still a bit of a mess. So those are the places that I apply my concealer. Now I'm going to go in with my contour. This is the Made by Mitchell blush that I showed you before. So this goes on my forehead, like all the perimeters of my forehead. I feel like with this, actually, you could determine how big or small you want your forehead to look. But I like my big forehead, so I don't do much, but I really like the color contrast. Then I bring this down here, same here. Love that. I really love seeing that. And the other thing I love with contour is I can now do my nose nicely. I didn't know how to do my contour my nose nicely before, but with this method, it's just perfect. So this is what I did to my nose. Is it funny? Do I look funny? Maybe I do. Maybe I do, but wait for it. I'm going to look good in a sec. So I mean, this is it. It's coming together. Then I'm gonna go in with this my foundation. I'm confused on which one to use, so I'm going to use two. So I'm gonna use the NARS 1, 2. This is a lot actually. I'm supposed to probably just do one pumps, but like I've used two now. Then I'm gonna go in with L'Oreal. I'll go in with the L'Oreal one as well. I'll just do a pump of this up here. Oh, that was the wrong placement. And I'll put one pump here. Let me just do. Okay. I think that's enough. That's enough. Doing makeup with hijab is so stressful. So I have this on, and the next thing I'm gonna do is put my blush. So now I broke my blush. She broke my blush yesterday. Well, she made a big mess out of it yesterday, so I'm gonna have to make do with this one. I normally like to use my pink, a pink and an orange blush because I really like how it looks. I love the tone it gives me. But now that she's broken it, I don't like this. We'll be alright. I might get one when I go out today because I'm going into the center. So back to the brows. So what I'm gonna do is just apply my concealer. I feel like Chit-Chat Get Ready With Me are fun for some people, but like I don't know if I'm that interesting, or the way I feel like the way I speak is a bit slow and it could be boring for people to watch. But I just hope you guys are really interested in this makeup to stay with me, because you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. So I'm just using this brush from my new, it's like an angle brush from the new ones I got on TikTok. Yep. So I'll go straight under my brows. If you don't want to be patient for a brow tutorial, well, there you go. So I only apply my concealer under my eyes. I apply, like under my brows, I apply my foundation on the top of my brows. I don't have a tissue here, so I'll have to take another brush. This is the beauty of having multiple brushes. I'm living the good life. I love it. So I'm gonna use my NARS because I'm used to using that on my, like above my brows. You guys comment right now, comment down below if you want me to do a full face of Maybelline so that I get other things from them. and I can do like a full face of Maybelline for you. Who am I turning into like this makeup babe? I don't know. Okay, can you see that the brows are coming together? Yeah, that's how I do it. Also, I do not fill in, I know some people like to fill in their brows first, but I do not fill it in. And the idea is that after I've done all of these things I'm doing, my voice is a bit so the idea is that after I've done everything I'm doing, right, like concealing, putting over the top, I have a vision of how my brow looks. Depending on how thick and how full your brow is, you might not need a pencil anymore, and it would also make it easier for you to see the sparse areas. So you can see that I'm now clear that this area here needs like a bit of filling, right? So it also helps you see like the sparse areas that you need to fill, so you're not just like pushing the brow products everywhere in your brows and it just doesn't look as natural. So that's the hack that I use. That's what makes my brow look given. Then I'm gonna blend out my brows first. This is a new brush. I don't know how this is going to do, but I'll try it. Ooh, this brush is nice. I really like it. Can you see how it blends beautifully? Also, some people do blend out their brows like completely, like the concealer, but I love to blend mine completely. By the time my makeup is done, you would not see a hint of brow products under there. So I just use the same thing to do over my brows. I love how this is turning out. I really love this brush. God. I have a bun here, so got some contour there. It's fine. I really like the dark hue. So now that you see my brows, like they're looking good and I haven't filled them in yet, like at all, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline brow pencil. This is the one I use all the time. I'm just filling this sparse area here. Right, and then do the same here as well. When I'm done doing that, I'll just add hair-like strokes in other parts of my brows. Oh, this looks good. Then using this pulley on this one, I'll just brush it out. Just, fluff it out and make it look natural. Well, I mean, it's almost natural. Just, yeah, compress them. So this is my brows done. Now I'm going to start blending my face, guys. This is the brush I used to blend. This brush, this is the Real Technique brush. I don't know, what's this brush called? They always have a name on their brushes. Why doesn't this one have a name? Let me check. Okay. Oh, I think the name has cleaned off because this one says surfing brush. This one right here, but this doesn't say anything because the name is gone. But this is the brush that I used to blend my face, and I mean, like, I blend every single part of my face with this single brush. I don't want to try out the new brush yet because I'm going out for a shoot and I don't want to ruin that. So first thing, I'm going to go with my setting spray to bring back, because it's not dry, so to bring back the moisture so that it sets perfectly. We seeing that. I'm gonna slightly move my hijab backwards because of the blending that's about to happen. Oh, I love it. So just start blending this way. As you can see, it's not a lot of product and it doesn't show up like a lot because it is not a lot. And that's my forehead blended. So the setting mist lets it blend like so well. And that's what I love about it. Guys, how's Ramadan going? Day 4, and the only time I've had suhoor is when I think, yeah, when I was in Morocco because they gave us suhoor. I've not been able to like do suhoor even when I wake up. The next thing I'm going to blend is my contour on this side. I just go like this. And just gently It's gonna come together in the end. I'm gonna do the same for the other side. Like a swiping motion. So the thing I learned with makeup is that made my makeup better is that I learned how to hold my brushes. So before I used to but holding it at the bottom or like here, and you're blending lightly in a circular motion just makes everything better. That's the trick that you'll be missing if you are not getting your makeup. Then now I'm going to blend my foundation. This foundation is just beautiful. Looks slightly yellow, but don't worry, it's gonna come together. I didn't put any foundation on my chin, so it's gonna wrap up from here. Oh god, I hate doing makeup on social media for this reason. I have to like get in every corner. It's just difficult. So So the thing with this technique is I really do not use a lot of products. Like I don't use more than my face needs because I mean look. I use exactly what I need and where I need it. I forgot to blend this one out, so I'm just gonna go in straight, which is my contour. I hope this video comes out great as I want it to. So maybe I can become minimal makeup babe for real, because my makeup is very minimal. As minimal as it gets, but it would also work for like a glam if you wanted to do a glam look. So I'm sensing some friction here, so I'm gonna use another brush, maybe this one for my contour. See that? Disappeared. Something here. Okay, it's gone. I'm gonna do the same for here. You can see how it automatically slims my nose down because but I love it so much. I love it so much. I'm doing rubbish. I messed up my thing. Anyways, I'm gonna start doing the concealer that I have here. Forehead next. I try to just push the products in my forehead so it doesn't expand too much, then I just swipe it out like this, and I feel like that's just perfect, right? It doesn't do too much of anything. We don't want too much of anything. Then I'm gonna go for my concealer. I feel like I should use this one. I think I used this initially. What did I use this for? I'm trying to see what I have on it. Let me try it. Okay, it's not bad. The thing with using brushes for like the under eye is that it presses the product straight in, which I feel like Beauty Blender doesn't. That all kinds of like disperses the product and it sucks in a lot of it, but this just presses it in. I'm gonna have this here. Hold on, I haven't delivered. I'm back, guys. The funniest thing just happened. So a delivery man from McDonald's just tried to bring me food. Obviously, he's at the wrong address, but like, he's even lucky I'm not that I would have taken it anyways. But like, why are you here? He's at the wrong address, but like. I could have just, I imagine that it was a wicked person that was in the house, right? And you bring the food like that, and they just take it from you. God. So I'm gonna use my beauty blender to just see what I'm saying about. Can you see what it has just done to my eye? because I'm not patient. I'm running late and now I'm trying to rush it, but like you can see that it has just created like a hole in my eyes. This is why I hate the beauty blenders when it comes to like, oh god, it's ruined my makeup. I'm going to go back to my brush that I was running from. I think you can see what I mean now. This brush does a beautiful work. Like, see how I fixed that? Almost fixed that. I hate that tiny hole. Love it. And the other eye. I've just used my battery, so now I'm gonna spray in my face again. So next thing, I'm gonna go in with my powder. Gonna spray my sponge first. Naughty boy. This was the one that packed my stuff. So I do this. Take it in like this. And then I dust the excess off, tap it off my hand, and then I just go in. This is a bad day to be filming. My sponge is way too wet and it's ruining my makeup. It's actually annoying. I'm going to fix it. Let's be patient. So I'm just, oh thank god, I've just gone in with my powder puff. I think it's better, but I have a shoot today. I cannot afford for this makeup to not be nice. Like, why is it today that I'm filming this that everything wants to go wrong? Just using my powder puff again. Tap the excess off as usual. I put a lot of powder here first because I need my under eye to stay perfect. Right. Then I also put it in other places that I put my concealer. Like here. I like how this is the point that I start liking, really liking how my makeup looks. So at this point, if it doesn't look good, I know that it's a lost cause and that makeup session is a waste. But don't worry if I look funny, it's gonna come together. But yeah, I'm gonna do my nose. I feel like I messed up my nose today, but it's alright. It's one of those beginner things. You might get it right all the time, and then one day, boom, you're messing up because you're recording for YouTube. So now this new hack, I actually learned it on TikTok. I'm not even sure this is how the person did it, but I'm gonna do it the way I like, which is this way. So I'm going to go in with my powder foundation. This is Rimmel one. Sorry, I meant my powder blush. Rub it like this and then just press it under my eyes. I don't like my eyes like under my eye to be bright, like the powdery one. So I go in with this first and then I use my pressed powder or my foundation powder, whatever it's called, which is the Fit Me one. So gonna just like do this, and you can see, yep, and then press it down again. Like, this is 3 layers. If this makeup moves, I'm a liar. It's never gonna move. It's not gonna move. I'm going to show you guys when I get back from my shoot how it's holding up. No touch-ups. It's not gonna move. I like to press this in other places on my face as well. I do not have a bronzer anymore, but I'm going to start with my eyes. Ugh. So weird that I'm using this. Oh god, I have to use this brush because yeah, I should have used this on my eyes. Going back to my regular brush. Just going with, see, this has suffered. And I actually got them all out. So I'm going with this dark one, this dark shade here. Oops. I don't really know what I'm doing with eyeshadow. Like, I don't exactly know the technique. I just use the colors I like. So I'm now going in with this pink one here. Because I like pink on my eye. And it's the only color I use. So I might also experiment with that. Then I'll go with this last pink here. This is a bit brighter. Just to add some more brightness to my eyes. Let's wash it over. Wash it over. For extraness, I'll go with this middle one because it has a bit of glitter, and just add that to my eye. Oh, when the glitter hits, I love it. Like, it's not too much because we don't do too much. Wow. You just know that I know what I'm doing when you look at my face. Like the full look. Also, I'm wearing red today. Not red, like I want to have a hint of red, pink in what I'm doing because of the kind of shoot I'm doing. I'm shooting a perfume. Oh god, I love it. Moving on to my mascara because I can. Yeah. So this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. I've heard great things about it, and it does not lie. I bought it on TikTok shop. Oh no, it wasn't on TikTok shop. I think I actually went into Boots to get this. And guys, if you know me, you know I don't have lashes. And this thing even manages to make my lashes look like something. Oh, this video is not making me see my lashes properly. Like, I'm practically straining myself right now for you guys. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like I'm applying this thing wrongly. Because I know there's a technique to it, right? I've seen people do it. I just don't know how. Messed up my lower lash line. I'll let it dry off and then I'll clean it. That's the only way to do that. I'm going to start lining my lips because I'm late for where I'm going. Hope my cinematographer doesn't get there before me. I'm gonna line my lip with this. This is just the regular pencil that you get from like the hair shops, salon, Boots, any drugstore actually. I don't know why I line my lips, like especially my upper lip, because Allah already lined it for me. I'm just doing too much. Like using the exact same color that he's done it. So I'm gonna go with my blush first before because I feel like my face is not giving togetherness, it's not giving cohesiveness. No, it's just not nice. For my blush, I'm gonna use this one. Guys, I had the best blusher on my face when I went to Morocco. Like, what's this? I'm back to this. I like using my friend's thing. Anyways, I'm gonna blush it. Also, my eyeshadow palette is one of the most versatile thing I have in my makeup. I like to bring my blusher up a bit that I have in my makeup thing, whatever. My eyeshadow palette, I use it as lipstick, I use it as blush, I use it as everything basically. I can never go wrong with my eyeshadow palette. So now going in with the eyeshadow palette, I'm using this color here. Just tap 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 tap. I don't want any other color to get in. Look at that. Then I go in here. Like it's just an extra pink. My face deserves pink. We deserve blushes. We deserve to look like princesses. I don't really believe in princess culture or whatever that is, but yeah. Oh god. When the blusher hits my face, that's when I know my makeup has started. Like, can you see the difference when the blusher hits my face? It might look crazy on camera, but trust me, it doesn't look that crazy in person. And I love a lot of blush. I love a lot of blush. I love a good blush. Yeah, love it. I'm gonna moisturize my lips a bit. Actually, I think I'm not going to put anything on my lips because I'm not really feeling it. But let's just do this because I'm shooting. Why can't I find my lip? Wow, I can't find my lip now. But anyways, going in with my powder just like around my face. Just want to fix my lip. Then my kajal, because I'm a kajal babe. I feel like I've forgotten to do something. Something is missing. I like to have this here. Then one here. I have some holes in my face. So I'll just put them there. Yeah, and this is the finished look, guys. Let me change my outfit and then I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, actually, let me put my setting spray so you see it's gonna come together. Hi guys. So here is the finished look. I just got dressed and I'm ready to head out now. What do you think about this look? I really hope you like this video, or you like the look, or you at least try it out. Let me know your favorite part of this video or the makeup in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video.